Hey, it's a really rainy day again. We've been having storm after storm after storm, and so a lot of stuff is not getting done that would be done out in the yard, and moving stuff out to the garage. It's just too miserable to try to do it. But I started a new blanket, baby blanket thing, for one of my for the uh, reborn dolls, and I'm going to be working on finishing up. I got to figure out how I'm going to do the hair on the two dolls that are almost finished for Grandma Maud and Grandpa Theron. I think their hair is it's going to be like a wig glued on instead of rooted, because I would have to order new rooting needles, felting needles for it, and have to probably order some more hair the right color. So I'm going to cannibalize one of my older wigs that's brown and make wigs for them and just glue it on. And so that's what I'm doing with them. But I'm back to using my regular hooks, because I found out that I absolutely cannot deal with the handles of the ergonomic crochet hooks. I got a set of them in this really neat travel bag thing that I bought from Temu a while back. I think maybe I showed it to you in one of my previous videos. But here's the bag. And it's got every kind of crochet tool that you might want, and a few knitting needles even. But here are the ergonomic needles. And I did try working with these, but I have a problem. I have these really serious sensory issues, and a lot of different things. Like, I can't deal with the tags in the back of my shirts and dresses and things. It's not such a big issue on waistbands of pants, because, I generally have my underwear between and my shirt between the waistband of the pants and the tag, so, and my skin. But these, don't know if it's silicone or rubber. If it's rubber, I'm allergic, straight up. And that explains the itchiness. But they don't feel right in my hand. They're awkward to work with. And so I'm going to give them to somebody else who can use them. I've got plenty of other standard crochet hooks. And so I'm back to working with my original hooks. Now, it's pretty hard for me the first couple of rows. Once I get this first 2 rows done, it'll be going a lot faster. And one thing I like about this carry case thing is that there's like the stitch holders and there's stitch counters and things that I never used when I was growing up, when I first learned how to crochet. And they're in here, and I can work with them now. And of course, this has got a little hook on it, so I can hang it up like over a towel rod or a door. And it's got a place for all the yarn. There's a whole bunch of yarn came with it, and I've got two other things that are sort of like that hold yarn. So I can keep my yarn organized. If I'm going to go traveling, I'm going to be working on a particular project. I have a little case that can go in that will fit just right in my pack or suitcase. Keep my yarn from getting dirty, and keep all my tools organized. So that's, you know, a big thing for me. I've had to go through and thin out a lot of stuff because I'm on the verge of becoming a hoarder again. Every 3 to 6 months, I clear out the closets and I clear out my crafting supplies and everything else, so I don't become a hoarder. My dogs are being very, very good, and even though it's been raining and everything, Blue's been going outside regularly to get his business done. He's not making me have to clean up after him. Roxanne, on the other hand, is a little bit stubborn about it. She does not like being out in the wet grass, and neither one of them will go out if it's actually raining. And they're very spoiled, pampered inside dogs. A little bit big for inside dogs, but they're very spoiled and pampered, and I love them dearly. So anyway, I just wanted to say hi and let you see the current project that I'm doing with my crochet. And I will try to do another video next week, sometime next week, after we've got situations with, you know, get the rent and the bills all caught up. And I know everything's going to be doing okay, even though it's likely to be another extremely tight month financially. Be less worried and less stressed out. So I'll be able to work on different projects, show you my progress, and maybe by that time I can show you the finished product of this particular blanket, which will be in shades of blue. It's probably going to be stripes. You work, you know, finish out one ball of the color and go to the next one and the next one until I finish it out all together. And then I want to do another one that is like yellows or pinks, something like that. And those will be for my two reborn dolls that I haven't finished. I'm going to take and I'm going to, what really needs to be done is the hair. And I'm going to, because I don't have any felting needles left. I've used them all up, and I need to order some new ones. And I'd have to order more yarn, hair in the right color. I'm going to cannibalize one of my older wigs and make wigs for them and glue it on their head. And then put them together because they're finished otherwise. And start working on clothes for them because these are larger dolls. They're like a year-old size doll. And we wear 12 to 18 month size clothes. I'm gonna make them some custom clothes, and I have another doll which needs custom clothes made for it that stands like 36 inches tall, and unfortunately is not the kind of doll I actually wanted her to be. Um, I wanted her to be like the one I had when I was a child that I loved so much. That was a walkie-talkie type doll that stood about 36 inches tall, but was a child doll. This one is a preteen, teenager type doll. It's the walking doll. Um, it doesn't have the voice box, so you can't call it a walkie-talkie, but it's a walking doll. I'm gonna make her some custom clothes because she has her measurements are very much in proportion for a teenager or preteen of that height. But, tiny, skinny type person. And so I've got to do a custom clothing for her so that she has more than one change of clothes. And so those will be projects in the near future. But you guys have a great day now, and I'll talk to you a little bit later. Love y'all. Bye-bye.